Hey everybody, my name is Ashley Rush, and I'm an independent creative memories advisor located in North Carolina. I'm back. This video was supposed to be last week, but I don't know what happened. My SD chip ate all the footage, something. I sat down with my coffee to edit and it was poof, gone. I don't know. So I came back home, I have re-recorded it obviously, and now you will get to enjoy. Today's video is all about the Variety Mat Pack. I think that this is one of the most underutilized pieces of our decorative collection. I love our Variety Mat Packs. It makes journaling easy, it makes titling easy, it makes decorating easy. But even when you do use them, a lot of times you end up with extras. So like, you end up with like a pile of mats and you don't know what to do with them. They don't match anything else you're working with. Maybe you've used up all of your paper already. So now I'm going to show you guys a really fun hack to use up all of those leftover variety mats. Now this was something I was inspired by a sketch and a blog, so I'll make sure to link that in the description of the video. I hope you guys enjoy. To complete this project, you will need a sheet of cardstock, paper, or even a page to serve as your base. This is going to be completely covered, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. You're going to need a set of our Variety Mat Packs, some coordinating cardstock, and then you'll need your trimmer and your tape runners. I'm going to be using a combination of traditional tape runner and repositionable tape runner. So the first thing you need to do is pick 6 of our Variety Mat Packs. 6 cards from our Variety Mat Pack. Now these come in 2 sizes. We have a 4.5 by 6.5 size, and we have a 4 by 6 size. We are going to be concentrating on the 4 by 6 size. So you need to pick out 6 4 by 6 cards, and you maybe want one of them to be like a journaling box type and one of them to be a like a title type. Now, if you don't have 6 cards that are 4 by 6 that coordinate and you like together, you can use the 4.5 by 6.5. You'll just need to cut them down. So right off the bat, I do like this color. I like the title, so I'm going to set that aside. We're going to use that one. I'm just kind of looking for stuff that coordinates, stuff I like. I'm liking this combination so far. I really like this color. I think it pulls those up. Now, I already have a title card here. Doesn't mean I can't use this one. The centers are going to kind of be covered, so we might be able to cover up anything we don't need. I don't like how this one has variations. And then we kind of already have this card, I think. Yeah, we already have that one. So, and we kind of already have this one as well. And make sure you're checking the back. Oh, see, but I have that pattern already. All right, so I have 6. All right, I'm going to set my extras aside. And before I do anything, I'm going to make a couple cuts to my cardstock. So these are going to serve as photo mats. I'm going to make them 3.5 by 5. So the first thing I'm going to do, and you need 4 of them. I'm going to make a 5-inch cut. I'm going to set that piece aside real quick. And I'm going to do another 5-inch cut. All right, this piece is extra. I can set that aside. Now I'm going to take that 5 by 12 piece, I'm going to give it a 1/4 turn, and I'm going to make a 3.5 inch cut. And I'm going to do that a couple of times. So I'm on the 3.5 inch mark. I've got one photo mat. Do it again. This piece, this remnant is extra, you can set that aside. And then you'll take that other 5 by 12 piece you have, give it a 1/4 turn, and make one more 3.5 inch cut. Okay, so you've got a large remnant piece that you can set aside, and you've got your 4 photo mats. You are now finished with your 12 inch trimmer, with the exception if you chose a 4.5 by 6.5 inch mat, you will need to trim that down to 4 by 6. So you'll just take a 1/2 inch off each side. I chose all 4 by 6 mats, so I don't need to do this step. Your trimmer is now finished. You can set it aside. Now, for whatever reason, I happen to have an extra piece of cardstock. I can set that aside as well. All right, so now we have our base page and our mats. The first thing you're gonna have to do is decide whether you want whether or not you want your mats to go side to side or up and down. I think I'm going to go with a side to side look, and you're just going to work on putting these on your page in a way that makes sense. I'm not married to anything yet. I'm just throwing them down, seeing if I like that combination. I mean, I think I like this. I've got a good balance. I've got the sort of bright greenish yellows on opposite corners, the dark greens on opposite corners, and then the shades of brown here in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere those to the base. Now remember, it doesn't matter what your base looks like because it's going to be completely covered. I am going to use my traditional tape runner because I'm putting these onto a base, and then I will be building things on top of that, and I want a nice, strong, permanent hold. And you're just going to start by lining those up in a corner. All right. Now the base of my page is complete. The next thing you're going to do is come in with your mats. You'll have 4. And you're going to leave one of your titles open if you've got more than one of your journaling boxes open, and then the other 4 variety mat packs are going to be covered with your journaling box. Or I'm sorry, with your photo mat. So you can either lay these on like super straight. See how what I'm talking about? I didn't matter that I had 2 titles here because I was just going to cover them up. Or you can kind of go cattywampus on them. I always kind of like to go cattywampus because then it doesn't matter. I don't have to worry about trying to make everything perfect because it's already just going to be off kilter. Okay. Once you're happy with the placements of your mats, you can start putting those down. I'm going to use some repositionable just so that if I decide I want to straighten them up a little bit, I have the ability to do that. I think I'm going to try and go straight on instead. All right, I have put down my photo mats. Now, if you're not a mat person, meaning you don't like to mat your photos, you can go ahead and cut your pictures to this size. Remember, it is 3.5 by 5 or 5 by 3, depending upon what orientation you're using. But if you do like mats and you like that sort of pop of color, you'd be able to come in and add your 4 3/4 by 3 1/4 photos. You can also come back and embellish. So we've got a place, you know, you can do one of these corners by your journaling boxes. You can put something up near your title to really bring attention to that. And somewhere in the middle, depending upon where, you know, what kind of triangle you're completing. What kind of triangle you're completing. You always want to kind of have some sort of triangle in your third. So if you're doing here, maybe here, and then up here as well, it's really up to you. You could also easily turn this into a double page spread, either by you know, moving this over and copying your pattern, doing 6 horizontal photo mats, or you can turn it on its side and sort of give it a quarter turn and then do 6 up and down mats. Now, I did a couple of these last week when I was supposed to film. Well, I did film it, but my memory card ate it. So here are the samples I made last week. I did this one using Showtime, and as you can see, I did do these in portrait mode. So it's a little different. These would make a cute 2-page spread if you had matching mats, or you could also turn that on its side and then just do a bunch of horizontals as well. I kind of like doing one set of horizontal and one set of portrait. What do you guys think? Would you mix and match and do one horizontal, one portrait, or would you have it the other way and do either both portrait or both horizontal? So anyways, this is the Showtime recipe. Now with this one, I did end up cutting down some 4.5 by 6.5 mats. I believe this black mat with the music notes was a 4.5 by 6.5. And as you can see, I also came by, I was using a black shimmer photo mats behind all of my photos, but because this was a black mat, I chose a different matte color for that photo, and I used the another photo mat that had multicolored stars. That way I was kind of bringing in all of the colors from the different mats I used. As you can see with this layout, I used 6 different color photo mats. With the one I did with you all, I used 6 different colors, but it was really 3 different photo families. I had like the bright green yellows, the darker greens, and then the brown oranges. You can mix and match any which way you like. And then with this other sample, I kind of kept it all to one family, the blues and the greens. And here I also embellished, adding another little title on my journaling box, a little interest piece here and here, and I used a bit of a chalking pin. I was not very successful with it, but a bit of chalking pin here on the title piece. So what did you guys think of that layout? Wasn't it super duper simple? I am all about simple, and I am all about using up stuff that is, you know, that I've already paid for and is sitting around. So this was a win-win for me, a win-win-win. Did you guys have a favorite? Did you like the Leave Nothing Behind collection? Did you like my beach themed one? Or did you like my Showtime collection? The Serene Waters, the beach one, is so pretty. Like, these are my colors, the blues and the greens. I love the little pops of orange with the shells and the fish. So this is definitely one of my favorites. But I also really love the simplicity of the Leave Nothing Behind one. I think once I add all of my embellishments, this is easily going to be my favorite. Now, what about you guys when I asked you, how would you make this a 2-page spread? Because you guys know me, I am a 2-page spread girl. Are you going to sort of start one way and then quarter turn it so that your mats are going in 2 different directions? Or are you guys going to make it so that your mats are going in the same direction? Now, obviously, when you make this a 2-page spread, you will get to add extra photos. You won't need 2 different title cards, and you don't necessarily need 2 different journaling cards either. So you could make this 6 photos per page instead of 4. I might journal twice, so make it a 9-page or 9 photo total page, but we'll see. Well, I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. If you are looking for more ways to connect, please check out my Facebook and Instagram. I post daily content there, and on the occasion when I have, you know, technical snafus, you can definitely find the information there in case you don't see the community tab here on YouTube. If you guys are looking for more inspiration, come to one of my events. I have in-person and virtual events, so there's something out there for everybody. And as always, if you see anything in this video that you like, please shop on my Creative Memories website. And if you love everything in this video, let's talk about you joining my team. We're having a really great special right now. When you join for $49, you get a $50 product credit, you get a free album, and you get a free business building notebook. So it's a great time to join CM, and I would love to talk to you guys about the opportunity. In the meantime, I will see you guys all next week. Hopefully my technology plays nicely from now on. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.